Hello everyone, it is your brother here for another episode of Indie Sunday. Thank you all for coming out. Roll the intro! Das! Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. I cannot believe it has been 10 months since you've been subbed, dude. That really is near and dear to my heart. I really appreciate it, man. Oh. What? What is this? Let's tone that down a little bit there. Oh my gosh. It's Sunday Monday. What's up, Mr. Joshua McLean? Hope everybody is well. Yeah, so thank you so much. I did take a day off yesterday. My father wasn't doing so well, so I wanted to spend some time with him, but he seems to be doing okay. He's going to be going to the doctors later this week to get some more tests done and kind of figure out what we need to do, where to go from there. So thank you all for your prayers and concerns and good vibes and everything else that you've sent. I really appreciate that. Oh my gosh, Michelle. Thank you for the 14th month. That's total. That's crazy. Thank you so much for being here. That's my wife, by the way. That is my awesome wife who keeps me alive. Let's get roll call out of the way. We got Blueberry Jambot, myself, Das Panjo, Jason Glab. So yes, normally I stream on Sundays, but I had a makeup stream, so today is the makeup stream. Thank you so much, Mr. Joshua McLean, Blueberry Jambot. Thank you all. Thank you all for coming out to the stream and hanging out with us today. I think it's going to be a blast. Do his earphones have green now too? I don't think so. If there is green, it's probably because of the green screen. Yes, this is not actually my living room. If you haven't picked up on that yet, I don't have pixel furniture. If you guys find anybody who has pixel furniture for the cheap, you let your good brother know, okay? That sounds good to me. Thank you, thank you. No, they are new transparent ones, yes. The underside of my hat is green, though. The underside of the bill is green. So if I turn my head up to the sky in screaming frustration, that's when you'll see it become transparent. So yeah, let's talk about what we're gonna do tonight. So my name is your brother. I have a stream that's normally on Sunday night at 7 p.m. where I will play games created from the weekly game jam. This is a game jam that runs a week long. You have a new theme each week, and your goal is to make a game. And then I will take 12 of those games selected randomly, and I will play through them on this stream. We will go for about 10 minutes per game, and we'll give constructive feedback as we are going through the stream itself. Thank you so much, Jason, for the bits. Bits are ways that you can show your love and appreciation for what this channel is about, which is trying to be me giving back to the community that is you guys as game devs. That helps me stream more. That lets me know that you're excited about what I'm doing and that you want to see me more and more every day. So you can do that, or you can subscribe to the channel, which, you know, there's a kickback for you too, because you get a cool little emote, which is my face with the little thumbs up. And if you have Amazon Prime, you have one free sub every single month. If you already have another Twitch streamer that you would like to go use that for, go right ahead. That's an awesome way to do that. If not, I will be that favorite streamer. I will be happy to wear that badge for you. What? You're screaming at me. What you want? What do you need? Oh, the title is old. Man, I can't do anything without my awesome wife. Is it? It shows it's right up there. It says TV at the bottom, right? Does it say TV? Or am I just wrong? I do a doof sometimes. Does not. No TV. Well, that's weird. The chat bot even says TV. Oh yeah. So sorry, the stream's canceled tonight, guys. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, it's not going on. Sorry about that. Don't know what to tell you. Boom. All right, so that says it was updated. Is it a liar? Is it correct now? I don't know if you have to... It says it's correct on stream. So that should be good. Das Brother Bot, thank you so much for the host. That should be good now. Thank you, Michelle, for keeping me on board and keeping me up to date, because otherwise I just miss these things, and I would have gone on for years and years and years. Yeah, I think we're ready to dive in for the very first game tonight. So thank you all for coming out tonight. The very first game that we're going to go into today is called No Thanksgiving by jcmonkey. And as I said, the way that this works is we're just going to go through these games 10 minutes apiece. Try to stay close to that 10 minutes as possible so that way we can finish usually about 2 hours, 2.5 hours, mostly 2.5 hours. Oh, Lord, I hope that's the right link. It's probably not. I've been so out of it. Here, let me submit the right one for you and then correct that. Just pretend that's the one you clicked. Oh, Lord, I hope that's the right one, too. Is it? Is it? It is TV. Yes. Let's update Q as well. Sorry, guys. The month of February, January, February, and March, I feel like I am flying by the seam of my pants. Like, there's so many things going on in the stream life, personal life, and my work life. It's like, can't catch a break. But I still want to hang out with you guys because it's fun, and it's a great way for me to blow off some steam and check out some cool games. Okay. So as I said, we are checking out No Thanksgiving by jcmonkey. We got 10 minutes on the clock, so let's begin. I'm going to slow the music down to nothing, and let's just check and see if there's any music. I do see on the title here, blow off some steam. Blow off some stream. I like it. We've got music from Joshua McLean. It's working. It's working. If you guys want to get some music, get some tunes, go check out his stuff. He's an awesome dude. Go there. Go that link right there. Go check him out. Yeah, that's you. Happy Thanksgiving. Your town has been overrun by wild turkeys. We urge all citizens to help remove the turkeys from the area. Left and right arrows to move, up and down, or up arrow to jump, spaces to shoot. Josh, I didn't know you could sound so much like a turkey. You've got eaten, but you killed 0 turkeys. Let's try this again. I looked away for 3 seconds. Huh? All right. These sound effects, though. Oh, God. I got eaten. Sorry, I was trying to turn the sound down. That turkey isn't me. I don't know, Josh. I feel like you would have had a sound pack that said turkey noises. All right. So simple enough. We got a good sound effect for... I would assume we're throwing snowballs, but they don't really look like snowballs. Maybe they're dirt balls. We're just throwing dirt balls at these turkeys. Because I don't think we're shooting like with a gun. It doesn't make that same kind of sound. The background looks really cool. I like the trees. Ooh, I've got a little, got some particle effects behind me. Oh God. Oh God. Oh, they're coming a whole lot faster. Sorry, I know that's got to be obnoxious. We got some particle effects when we hit the ground and also when we jump. Imagine that's probably just some dust from my shoes that's flying off. That's cool. The sound effect was really neat at the beginning, but the more these turkeys are coming, the more awkward and kind of crazy it is. I think a good way where we could limit some of that so it's not just too much is if you gave each turkey... All right, I'm going to die. Okay. Whew. Oh. If you gave each turkey a timer, and then on that timer you gave a random value, and then once that timer has been met, so that would be like 1 second plus some odd number of seconds, and that fires every single time a turkey is dropped into the world, that timer starts. And after that amount of time, that one gobble will be issued. Now, that may mean sometimes you kill the turkey before the gobble actually happens. Sometimes you kill the turkey and it gobbles twice. Loads of different possibilities could happen there. But that stops the player from hearing that sound effect over and over and over and over and over and over and over every single time that turkey gets spawned. And you know that's going to be nuts, especially when you get to... I was at almost 100 turkeys that I had killed, and that was just nuts. It still shows canceled? Maybe if you refresh the page. If I go view my stream right now, what does it say? Because when I went and looked online just then, it looked like it was right. What's it say on my dashboard? Yeah, Game Jam Games, Theme TV. It now says live. Okay. Those are real wild turkeys. I have cat noise pack, but it was denied by pawns. Oh, I'm sorry. Now you need to get a turkey pack. See, turkey would have successfully passed. Everybody knows that. It's winter here. I'm sure people on Free Sound would be willing to record snowball sounds. Yeah, see? Everybody would like that. So we're going to pause that and go back in again. The jump of the character, that feels good. Weight of the characters feels fine. It's a little high, but I kind of feel like this could turn into a platformer, and that height seems okay. It really will depend on once we get some platforms to deal with, but for the most part, it feels fine. We have a rapid fire. We don't have any type of cooldown or rate control to stop us, so I can fire like I have a machine gun in my hand. That's good to have some sort of rate control so that doesn't happen. What's up, Florence the Kid? We're just shooting some turkeys. All the normal here. So where do we go from here? I mean, is this just going to be an endless shooter? Because eventually we're just going to get overrun from these turkeys. Maybe we could turn this into some sort of wave where we have multiple waves and we're trying to stockpile different weapons and ammunition to try to beat these turkeys back and keep them at bay. Maybe we put traps down or something like that. Or maybe this is an old arcade style side scroller where we defeat all the turkeys in this level and then we start moving to the right and keep going from there. Jeez, that is obnoxious. Let me die. Okay, 133. Woo! Hey, what's going on, Stormfather? How you doing, man? Welcome to the stream. Homies! Glad to have all my broskies back. Glad you're all here. But what can we do? Yeah, side-scroller, arcade side-scroller. You complete all that. You kill all the turkeys, and you get that nice little flashing arrow that says, go forth and kill the giant turkey overlord, whatever that may be. That could be fun. That could be a way we do that. You know, we find out why there's so many turkeys in the town. Yeah, it has been overrun by wild turkeys. Well, there has to have been a, epidemic where turkeys have been just mass-produced or something like that. Woohoo! Thank you so much, Storm Brother, Father, man of mine, for subbing for 3 months. You are awesome. I really appreciate that. Keeping this channel afloat, keeping us moving and going forward. You are awesome. Thank you all so much for that Twitch Prime. Now you get a little bro icon. 3 months. Why not just call it no turkey and slap a cool cover on it? No turkey. Get them gone. We gonna get rid of them. But yeah, I think we need a next level, or we need to kind of define what kind of game this is gonna be. If it's just gonna be like an endless wave of turkeys and we eventually die, that's okay, but doesn't really give me any replay. Like, the only way I could get better at this game is if I split myself in half. One person is controlling arrow keys and the other person is using all 10 fingers to try to hit the space bar in a way that it will be registered all throughout that segment. Because and even then we're just going to get overrun. So, I don't know. I think we need we need something else. We need, what's that next level? What's that next experience? What's that revelation to us that's, okay, you've killed 200 turkeys, and now the giant turkeys will start to appear, and they're attacking you and whatnot. Title screen was good. I would have liked to have some sort of ambient music kind of keeping us kind of at bay here at the very beginning. Some simple little piano track, kind of like what we had during the game itself. Or even that piano track would have been fine just to have that play throughout the whole experience. That could be okay as well. Instructions are on here. We got a little bit of a story trying to help us understand why there are so many turkeys. Our directions for the controls and everything is very clear and we know what to do. The jump existed, but we didn't really have a need to jump. If you're going to have the jump, give me a reason to have it. If not, just nix it, because then there's no reason to know about it, right? It's like, well, you can have a button to make the person blink, and one button to make him wave his hand, and another button to make him duck. But if you don't introduce any of those areas in the games where he will need those features, what good does it do? Doesn't really do you any good. Fun game, interesting, good music, good idea. We just need to kind of build on top of that and give us a solid direction game mechanic wise. What are we going to do with it? How do we make this into something that makes sense. And we would want to come back and play again. But a complete package, nonetheless. He tells us how many we've killed. So if I die right there, we get this nice little screen at the end that lets us know how did we do. That's really good. And honestly, I see a lot of games that don't have this screen. The next level of that would be to have that go back to the main screen and have a little high score counter that says the total high score is you've killed 200 turkeys. See if you can beat that. That'd be good. If you could jump over turkeys, blah, blah, blah. You've been catching up on VODs because schedule. Well, I'm glad you've been able to watch the VODs, man. That's how a lot of people actually watch my stream or videos or content, whatever you want to call it, because time zones. It's usually pretty crazy with people's time zones, so I totally get that. Turkey flying, it'd be like a gliding thing. Maybe that could be a way that you would have to deal with them. So if you had them kind of gliding at a diagonal and then you had to jump and attack them, otherwise they'd land right on top of you. That could work. I could see that being another area of attack or line of attack. I don't know what you want to call that, but path of attack. There's a better term. I just can't seem to figure out what it is. But what happens if you jump over the turkeys? Do they keep going? That's a good question. Do we just, like, then try to avoid the turkeys? Or do they actually try to attack me? No, they could care less. Oh, that just makes it much, much harder. Yeah, okay. So that is No Thanksgiving by jcmonkey. Thank you so much, JC, for making a game, submitting it to Weekly Game Jam, and keeping this wonderful trend going. It's also good to see you again, man. I'm glad you're making games again. All right. On to the next one. Oh. This one's the first person. All right, so this is Aviato by GabrielDiazE, I reckon. Let's go. All right, okay. So we got a shift to run. Oh, we got a little footsteps. So we'll turn that up a little bit. Might be a little too loud, so I'll bump that down. I don't want that to be too crazy. And I don't hear any music, so I'm just going to throw some tunes on in the background. Boom. All right. So I can run. What is that thing? Kind of looks like a cactus or part of a plant. I don't know. That looks like a mushroom. I'm an ant. Am I an ant? Oh, nope, I'm a robot. I am robot. Okay, so I have a hand. Hey, I look like you. Yes? Okay. I noticed that you were wandering around here, weren't you? I really do care. What is your business with me? Where am I? In the desert. What do I eat? Something. That is what I eat. Okay, so what should I name my next company? Aviato. I'm still moving, but the game is definitely stopped. And I can come back. Oh. So, alright. So, shift to run, E to interact, R to restart. I see my legs every once in a while. Yeah, I'm definitely below the oh god, what's that called? The ground. You entered an alternate universe. Heck yeah, I did. What does this say? It's a schematic. Find, oh, see, this would have been good to have. Find a name for your start at each room. Confront yourself. Click. Got it. All right, so we got this thing here. We eat the shroom. We go a little cuckoo kachookie. And then we see ourselves kind of appear underneath this thing. And we start confronting ourselves. And that's what I name my company, and then the game ends. All right, so that's the thing that happened. That's an experience. This was called, the jam was called TV. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. Is there a reference to that somewhere, or is that something I need to know TV related that maybe I missed? I don't think the first game had anything TV related in it either. I don't know. It's definitely a work in progress. Oh, and I found a way out. I think the description explains it. Can you climb up the mountains by continuous jumping? Shoot, man. What do you think I'm doing? That's my life. Oh, that's so bright, though. That sun is so bright. Well, I have 6 minutes, so we can talk about this game while I attempt to escape this world. Because that's actually what I'm best at. Not actually playing video games. We confirmed that on the 12-hour stream of Mega Man. That was brutal. Hey, Josh, how did you like Celeste? Did you beat it? Woo! Yeah, yeah. And there's the outside. It's not super easy to escape, but it's doable. Well, that didn't take me that long. Whee! Oh, I have found the ground. It's not endless. I beat it at 5:30 and it was super fun and hard. I made people angry by skipping the story. I did not play the original. Wow, so you only beat it 30 minutes faster than me, and I took my time talking to people. I feel good about that. I feel really good about that, actually. If I just took out all the time that I didn't watch cutscenes, oh no, I found the edge, the actual edge. And then just sitting there talking to chat, crying with them, then I might have beat your time for the first time ever. Somebody should link the Picto 8 version of the original Celeste in chat if they can go find that. That'd be awesome. Alright, so I climbed out. It was fun. We had this weird experience. I think this might have been like a personal creation. So most games, you're trying to create them for yourself. You know, it's a game that you want to play, something that you're interested in, and you're trying to build that world out for you. I think this might have been that idea, but very, very focused on just, oh my god, Sumo! Holy crap, dude! Thank you for the bits! Oh man, you are awesome! Thanks, man! I really appreciate that. And also thank you for helping link that to chat. I don't know if that's what you meant to link to chat, but you linked it. He's probably sitting in his work office working stuff, and he just linked the key to the Library of Congress or the Pentagon or something. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. I hope you're doing well. I hope you've been feeling well. I hope also Suma the cat is doing good. I really appreciate that, man. I can't say it enough. It really does help fund the channel. It makes me want to come back more. This channel is right off of Cheetos and bits, so that's how we survive on this bad boy. But I think this game was very, very targeted towards the actual creator of the game, and he just wanted to maybe express that his studio is going to be called this Aviato, or however you pronounce that. I think it's like an awakening kind of game, I guess. Sumo hasn't forgot about you, even though I'm not around as much. Hey, I understand, man. We all have real lives. I am no different. I had to take a day off yesterday to spend some time with my father because he wasn't doing so well. So I wanted to spend some time with him, and you know, I've got other things I've had to cancel to make sure I spend enough time in the real world. Because without the real world, there is no virtual world. So keep that in mind, devs. But yeah, I don't know. I think to make this experience a little bit better, we could have definitely had this piece of paper started with us in our hands. Just kind of start here, and it's a crumpled up piece of paper that we just kind of pick up and like, oh, okay, well, we need to find a startup name, and maybe we could have a couple little experiences throughout this level where we're just kind of going through trialing some different names. You know, we get a couple little tiny mini games, if you will, or maybe different mushrooms that we partake in, and that gives us a trippy vibe, and we talk to different people. Maybe some of them are us, some of them are other people, and we trial that name. We say, oh, does this work or not? Is this nice or not? I don't like it. No. And then we finally find the one that fits for us, and that's how we, pick the name of the company. But leave it up to the player to make that decision. This might be like a neat little way to play heads or tails. You put all of your ideas out into an actual game, and then you start walking around trying to say, okay, all right, which one really does it for me? Which one of these is the right way for my company, or whatever I'm going to call it? And then you get to make the choice at the very end. Okay, which out of all these crazy shrooms that you've tried, which one gave you the name that you feel happiest about? It's this one. That could be a way that we do this. Other than that, I don't see really any reason to do this per se. And it felt kind of confusing from like a gamer's perspective. Like if you were to try to put this on any store or anything like that, what would be the purpose of this? What would be the point of that? Don't really know. But I'm glad you made something. You made a world. You made some objects that I can interact with by jumping on. Not sure exactly what this is. I still think it's either like part of a plant or a cactus that's been stretched to the skies or something like that. And then a shroom that we can interact with as well. And go all cray-cray. Game looks neat. Life just had a 2-week travel for a funeral and a family. Ah, I'm so sorry. So sorry to hear that. Prayers are with you, my friend. Yeah, parents, you got to take care of your parents. You got to love your parents. Spend time with them when you can, because, they're not always going to be here, and that's important. And Das, one day I'll teach you about the real world. I've been talking to Das Brobot for quite a bit, and he's starting to understand it. Are the rocks vector painted? Shoot, you got me. I'm just going to talk to my robot self. I don't even know what vector painting is. I know what vectors are, but I don't know what vector painting is. Gabriel. Yes, it's a cactus. It is a cactus? Dude, bro. Vector painting, not Oh, whoops. Vertex painting. My bad. I just completely missed that, didn't I? Yes, I did. I understand it, but I don't like it. The basement is way better. Hey, Das Robot's in here. Thank you so much, Stormfather. You guys don't have to give so many bits. I appreciate the love and support. It really does go noticed, and I smile. I smile on the inside and the outside. Yo, bro invented a brand new style, vector painting. Just a little bits. Just a little bits. Vector painting challenge. Yeah, come on, Joshua. We need to see some vector painting. That's for you creative peoples out there. All right. So that was Aviato, Naruto, by GabrielDiazE. Thank you so much, Gabriel, for making this game. Or Gabriel, right? Oh, man. I need to go back to English 101. Would they accept me back in, like, 5th grade? Or maybe, like, 2nd grade or something? You think I'd fit in? So when are we going to race Celeste? I don't know, man. After that horrible attempt at Mega Man, my hearts are kind of crushed for any type of speedrun challenge. Although I really did like Celeste. All right, so let's get this next game up here. All right, this one I do need to capture the actual window. So you made a lot of people upset when you were just skipping the story, right? Yeah, the story was really good in that game. I know you're not a big fan of her story at all, but I really did enjoy it. Okay, we're going to hide that out. Blah, 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 blah. I tried Celeste, but to be honest, couldn't stand it. It broke rule 1. What's that? Yo, bro knows. Oh, screen shake? Can you turn off the screen shake in that game? I don't know if you can or not, but I really like it. Celeste and Mega Man in another 12-hour stream. Just 400 more points. I thought design-wise, Celeste was pretty solid. Yeah. I really love Celeste. Like, I really did. It was a challenge for me. It was a fun challenge. The characters were really cool. The story, the backstory behind it all was really neat. I honestly think, on a personal level, that game affected me and really kind of made me inflect a little bit and take some time for myself. Like, there at the very end of that game, I was very soapboxy. I was very much talking about, you know, you people need to play this game and experience it firsthand, and you need to deal with these problems and, you know it's okay to have this anxiety and stuff like that. And it's just something you got to deal with and go through. And I was very soapboxy because it was such a good game and it affected me. And then the platforming was a lot of fun, and it's got so much replayability. Holy crap. There's the main story, there's the side Bs, and now they have side Cs. And there's collectibles, the strawberries that you have to or can get in the game. And I think there's something else that you can collect as well. I don't know. There's a lot in that game. I'm not much for collecting. I think I've only ever completed 100% a game once, and that was Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, because I really liked that game. Oh, I'm sure it's a gem of a game. It could have been the best game in the world, and I applauded the author for making a great game, but as an old developer, I can't stand games with cliches. Wife is addicted to Assassin's Creed. I got the new one, Odyssey. Oh, God, is it Odyssey? Or am I thinking about Super Mario? Whatever the latest one is. I think it's Odyssey. I got that one for free. If you demoed the game during Project Stream by Google, then you got a free copy of it. It should be coming to you in the next probably 2 weeks or so. Let's look at the next game. Tiny Vanguard by Mucusinator. Why would you pick that name? Tiny Vanguard by Mucusinator. What? Why? Oh, but the free version is US only. Oh, I'm so sad. All right, so we've got some giant robots, and we've got some soldiers with pew-pew guns, pew-pew lasers. Oh, we got some helicopters. Or, no, that's a man with thruster boots. Maybe that's a helicopter in the background. I'm not sure. Oh, boy. Okay. Rifleman. Hold for reinforcements. All right, so we're going to send out some riflemen. We'll send out some troopers. Maybe some anti-air just in case. Probably don't even need that yet. We need some fast boys. Let's get 2 tanks in there. Oh, my God. Look at them little legs go. Okay, so we haven't actually seen any enemies yet. But I am definitely young-hoing all of my troops. Title was ripped off the internet with the copyright cut off. Oh, ouch. That's not good. One of my viewers found it. Youchies. Yeah, don't do that, guys. If you're going to make a game, make sure you're giving all of that copyright notice to them. And make sure they even allow you to take their stuff. It's very important to do so. And plus, it's going to challenge you as a creative person to make your own stuff. I was just about to ask if he had made the menu background, Mr. Jeshua. Oh, we had a guy. We had an anti-air. But we better throw some stuff in there. Got some interceptors. We're going to send them that way. So we're not getting to see any of the action. We need to see that. We need to see these kind of things happening. It's all, you can't see my mouse, but it's happening right outside of all of this screen because we have built up this wall that's right at the side of the screen. So we're not getting to see really any of that happening. Okay, now we're starting to see some people. Oh my God, they're going to take me out here. I can do upgrades, but I don't really know what that means or... Oh God, I'm getting double defeated. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, shoo. Can I get a link? Get a little bit of credit. Can I link it? Yeah, go for it. Do it. Get you some kudos in the house. There is the link. There's some credit. Throwing that in there. So we got some gunships. It'd be nice to have some descriptions down here. Would be a good place to, if I'm hovering over each one of these. Maybe that's what they intended. To have the description of like what they counter, what they're good for, you've got some idea based off of just their class, what they are, a tank, rifleman. I don't really understand the difference between a rifleman and a trooper, other than I would assume a trooper is just a specialized rifleman, which is why they're still ground units, but they are, do they stay here? No. But they I guess, take a little bit longer to have enough for. And I really feel like I'm just clicking, and I don't really understand why I'm clicking. I would like to understand why I'm clicking. Looks like I've survived for about a minute. So I have this timer, and then I have this timer. But, oh, it's going down. That one's actually going down. Okay, and that's just telling me how long I've lasted. Okay, cool. For some reason, I thought that was going up. I think I need to throw a bunch more riflemen out. Let's get some of them fast units. This game seems like a neat idea, but in my honest opinion, balancing would be a pain. I would love to finish games too, by the way. Ah, the music is really good. Yes, I almost forgot that this was actually in-game music. I wasn't completely sure. Power. And a tank. And we need a fast. We need some anti-air too. Take out that sucker. See, like, I want them to be on screen so I can more accurately make a decision of what the heck I even need. I mean, they're on screen and it's too late at that point. So I'm fighting in an invisible army until they're literally on the field. And it's like, well, dang, I'm already dead. No fair. The music is epic, but it feels like it doesn't match the artwork. Okay. The negative power bar has to go. No, I love it. I want to know how ultra dead I am. I need to know. Just gonna stock up on fast. We're just gonna whole bunch of fast. There's no way to scroll the screen. Nada. Got nothing here. Let's try space. Nope. Oh, and I can. So the numbers underneath them actually represent the numbers on your keyboard. So you can just spam that way instead of having to click on the screen. I see upgrades, but I'm not getting any feedback letting me know if I'm upgrading. I mean, for as far as I know, I could have like super soldiers at this point. I've got Spartans as riflemen, but I don't know that. My only hope is when they get into battle, they just go all full Spartan mode and just destroy everything. What? It's left and right. Oh my god. Oh my god. Looky here. See, no directions given. I would have thought that we stayed like that the entire game. Honestly, I didn't try a whole lot. But nonetheless, we figured it out thanks to Joshua McLean. If it wasn't for him, bad things would have happened. What the heck? I don't have those guys. I want whatever those guys are. Oh, we're gonna die. We need some more anti-air. Come on, squirrels. Boars and squirrels. You got this. We have a better understanding of what's actually going on now. Obviously not by much, but still. I like the scroll bar idea. That could definitely be nice. Get you some gunships. Don't you tell me how to live my life, Sumo. I'll get all gunships. Just nothing but gunships now. We're going to see how that fares us. All right. We're just going to copy them. All right. We'll throw out some interceptors now. 2 interceptors. Okay. Okay. So now we got some riflemen. More riflemen. And they've got some fasties. Let's throw down 2 fasties. How are they spawning stuff so quick? That ain't fair. Oh, they got another gunship. Let's see if this game's balanced. I don't know. They're throwing down crap pretty quick. Power? Yeah, it's power, not tank. Now that we've got a little bit better understanding of what's going on, and we can see a little bit better. This does help quite a bit. How we doing? We're faring all right. We need some more interceptors, though. So those are just coming along and just doing some pew-pew every once in a while. Throw out some more power. Some of them bad boys. Oh. Let's get some fasts. Boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada boom, bada. And you know, it may be fairly balanced. It's just so hard to know exactly what's required to combat the enemy. You're just kind of taking your best guess. Oh, we're about to get pwned. Yep, getting pwned. And dead. When you negative power and die is the screen shade. Let's get that into the next iteration, please. Maybe he just isn't upgrading enough. Who knows? Probably he is pretty bad at games. Oh, also very true. You didn't come to this channel to see an expert at a game. I promise you that. Just look at my 12-hour stream. In fact, don't do that. I'm probably going to delete it off of Twitch soon. Nobody has to witness that terrible, terrible game run. The game's not terrible. I'm terrible. So now that we can actually see the full screen, let's talk about directions. That'd have been nice to have there at the very beginning with directions. As I said before, having this little section down here as our hover over text, that'd be a really, really good idea. And then also in that text there, give us a short description about what each of these do and what they counter. That's really nice to have. And then we need some sort of reflection, maybe bars, like military ranks or something like that, to let us know that they've been upgraded to a certain amount. It's a good way to teach us those bars. That would be really cool. Or ranks. Talk about what the times are. I know it's simple. You can just kind of watch the times and see which one's going up, which one's going down. But to have that understanding at the very beginning was really nice. Like this right here, it's easy to understand. Okay, hold for reinforcements. Got it. So that one's going to be going down. But we have another timer over here. One would assume it's the opposite. But the very first time you look at these times, just like with me, you're having to take some time away from the game just to figure that out. Whereas you could just have elapsed time right over top of that, and you would know. You could actually move both of these. Move this one to the left, and then move this one to the right, and put them both nice and even across the top bar, and I think that'd look really good. The background, I think that looks like a pretty neat little background. The ground is believable. Maybe we're at some sort of giant military base, and that's why it's kind of all patterned out like that. I agree with chat. Negative health bars probably something that should definitely stop. As soon as we hit 0, just go ahead and stop the game, bring us back here. And last but not least, obviously don't put something in your game that you don't own or that you don't have rights to put in your game. This could have just been a gray screen, and I would have been okay with it. We've had much worse. Much, much worse. I promise you. But this is Tiny Vanguard by the Mucusinator. Thank you for making this game. Keep up the good work. Make sure you come back. Oh, don't you delete it. When I get to feeling better, I want to see it. Oh, you did beat a whole game in 12 hours, though. I did. Next 12-hour stream, Ghouls and Goblins versus Castlevania NES. Ghost and Gerblins. Get an image from Pixabay. There you go. They're all CCO or CC0. Yeah, I'm sure you can find something. I think our buddy in chat, Jason, might have just found you a picture. Yeah, there's plenty of robots that you can pick from. Ooh, that third image is pretty cool. See, here's some examples. We'll just pull that up here on the screen. Let me just full capture that so you can see. See, look, there's all kinds of robots and stuff. Oh, all kinds of stuff. I haven't checked to see if any of this is Creative Commons allowed, but I'm just assuming they are because I was linked to that. Leave it to chat. Chat will know. Oh, is that Gareth the Destro I see? How are you, my brother? It is so good to see you again. I hope you are fabulous, man. How's the wife? How's the fam? Glad to see you alive. What up, dude? I'm good. I missed the stream so bad. Well, I'm glad you are back in the ranks. We are glad to have you. We have been up to quite a bit since you've been gone. Quite a bit, my friend. All good things, all good things. While I'm getting this kind of squared away here, we are going to be streaming Wednesday. It's going to be the Game Factory Jam. This is the final Game Factory Jam that they're going to have. This is the 10th season or episode or adventure or jam, whatever you would like to call this. This is their 10th and final one. So I will be streaming 7 p.m. We're going to go for a couple hours. I don't know how many hours it's actually going to be. It just kind of depends on how many people show up and how many games we get submitted. We'll be having the queue up either today or early tomorrow morning, so you can submit your games if you are a part of that jam. There are tons of people going to be streaming this jam too, so now's a really good opportunity, if you haven't already, to get your game played by a bunch of streamers. Hopefully you've already submitted your game or have been working on a game for Game Factory. I've been talking about it for a couple weeks now, so you can't say you didn't know anything about it unless you haven't been watching my streams. Well, then that's your fault. Doom to get 83 done for Weekly Game Jam. Whoop, whoop. Awesome, dude. I'm digging it. Look, I see that. The dig look great, as always. Oh, I love you, dude. I've missed you so much. I'm so glad you're back. The digs. Love you, broskies. All right, let's take a look at our next game, shall we? This is Switch Channels by the LootHunter. Excuse me. LootHunter, not the LootHunter. Don't be adding those in places that they don't belong. Have you been working on any other super secret projects, Gareth? We all want to know. Everybody needs to know. All right. Is there sound? Yes, there is sound. All right, so we'll give you some sounds. There we go. All right, so we're watching TV. Oh, I clicked. Let me go back. Let me just go back. We'll refresh that. There is not sound. That was actually pretzel. I just turned it off. Contact, what are you doing? Okay. Okay. So we got a dude. He's just kind of doing the dude thing. Just chilling. Chilling like a villain. So I can jump. Can arrow keys. And I just happened to notice I can hit plus or minus and change my channels. Alright, so we don't want that. So I'm assuming this is going to be like a dimensional change kind of thing where I need to be at a certain position to do something. To like survive. But I can't double jump. Been doing 3D assets for freelance, no games though, and has sucked. Oh, boo, that sucks. That does suck. Well, glad to have you back in the realm of gaming. Mr. Josh McClain, I don't know if you have ever met Gareth the Destro, but he is an artiste. He is also somebody who is learning how to make games, has made several games for Weekly Game Jam, and has done some of his own personal projects. I would like to introduce you to, because you guys are pretty cool. And I have given many shout-outs to the both of you because you are both very awesome. And I like to definitely highlight people that are awesome in this community that we have. So glad that I can let you both meet each other because you're cool. And hopefully y'all can spread the wealth of your awesome knowledge. Gareth does he has done, I've seen him do pixel creation, animation. He does mostly games in Construct. I'm not sure which version of Construct, either 2 or 3. He missed it twice. Oh, God, what have I missed? Oh, dude, I've missed everything. Come on, Jason. Woo! Woo! All right. I feel like I'm going to change channel. All right, I got to 3. Oh, my gosh. 10 bits, he misses it like 4 times. What? What? I made it. Come on. I made it to the 3rd one. So this is kind of cool, though. I like this. We're, like, switching channels. Got him. Hold up. Yeah, pixel animation. He makes games in Construct. I've seen him do normal digital art for some of his games as well. Stuck. Got him. Ha! Ha! Made it this far. All right, so we're trying to get to the UFO. We'll see exactly where that stops at. So it's right above that line there. Is he supposed to be able to climb up the Earth Mountain like that? I doubt it. I couldn't find any other way to climb, so I just decided that's... No! Ah! I done goofed. But I couldn't really find any other way else to get up, so I don't know if that was one of those... Is this a bug or a feature? And then it became a feature. Like, I imagine maybe like a pickaxe kind of thing where... where he's... the force of the character hitting the ground always seems to push me through. No! Dang it. I think you can jump and switch in the air on the blue bridge in the bottom, maybe. But, like, how do you get up here? I think it's intentional because the only way not to die. Can we jump down? Oh, I didn't know if maybe we could do, like, the drop below. Got him. They trick you with that one. You think you just got to go on that little platform, and then you spawn, and then you fall straight down. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. There you go, 4 times. Shh. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. Ready? Jump, go. Oh, snappers. But, like, now what? Well, that was very unsatisfying. Dang it. Who knew it's just going to be a whole bunch of dead? Dang it, stuck again. No! So... I like the idea. This kind of reminds me of Fairly Odd Parents, where that one episode many, many moons ago where they were going through the TV. I can't even remember what the plot of it was, but they were going through many different channels. I thought that was really cool. This kind of reminds me of that same kind of thing. We've got a main character who is just flipping through the channels, trying to overcome the obstacles on each of the channels. But I want some narration or something in the background to kind of fit within that. And then maybe we can make these scenes something that makes a little more sense and would be very important to TV. Like a cooking show and you're walking across the table trying to jump over ingredients and stuff like that. I like the nature one. Maybe we could have something chasing us that's kind of scary to the player. I'm okay. I've made it to channel 4. You have the best references. Why, thank you. It's because I'm a child. But you know what I mean? Like, you're clicking through the channels. Maybe the next one is we go through, like, a TV network. We're going through a news station, and we're listening to the weather or something like that. And then we're on the world trying to jump around the clouds or something like that. These are all just kind of random things that's kind of happening. I'm pressing space. Is that all the channels? Did I make it through all of them? Me too, me too. I still watch Nicktoons. It's almost like the theme is TV. Dun, dun, dun. Yes, it totally is TV. And I mean, we're in a TV box, but these aren't like cartoons, or these aren't like things that you would watch on TV. They're just like levels with a TV frame box put around them. Like, what did you want me to do there? That's all. Is there any more channels? Somebody should find out if there's more channels. There's the game if somebody wants to play that. Blah, 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 blah. I'd watch a robot hopping up a cliffside. Would you though? Still the statue like Indiana Jones. See, that seems super dangerous. Oh, maybe I can touch the statue from the center. Can I? Yeah, I could make that jump. Should be able to make that. We'll try that. We'll just try. Whoosh. Right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Got him. All right, so we're gonna jump. No! Dang it. Oh, it said something. Did somebody catch that? It said something on the screen right there in the center. Oh, now you guys got me convinced that there's something there. Oh, dang it. Oh, I can flip back channels. That's cool. Woo! Woo! Wait a minute. Oh, so he intentionally allows me to climb the cliffside, but I can't climb the white wall. That's interesting. I landed right on top of it. You saw that, right? I think it said to be continued. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, because I literally can't go any farther. And then if I drop back there, oh no. I'm in between worlds. I'm literally in between worlds now. Dun, dun, dun. We're stuck here forever. So we have an interesting thing here, clicking through the channel. It'd be cool if we had, like, maybe in the bottom right-hand corner, a person's hand on top of a very simplified remote with just the 2 buttons. And then every time we press up or plus or minus, then you see that hand kind of go. That'd be really cool. I think that'd be a neat way to further illustrate that this is a TV and we're watching as we are the person sitting on the couch watching it, like I am right now. Turn around, the robot's behind you. Not again. I hate it when the green, flat robot decides to stand behind me. It does have some mechanisms. Maybe it's alive. Maybe it's sentient. Maybe my green screen is alive. Who knows? Tune in next time. See if I've dead. But yeah, that's 10 minutes. I think if we just had some very cheesy kind of like TV shows or things that we could watch. I like the cooking channel idea. Just a simple kitchen top with some random ingredients that we're trying to jump over. Kind of like what we were doing with the cliff level. I think that could be fun. Or the bridge level would probably be a better example of that. A newscaster thing. Maybe we're trying to run across the words at the bottom, you know, that are scrolling across the screen. And we are trying to like dodge out of the way of other words. You know how you'll have like 2 sometimes going at the same time, and some of them are really big print, some of them are small print. Small print could be the escalator, the walking sidewalk, and then the larger print with less words could be the obstacles that you're trying to jump over top of. That could be a fun way to do that. And then maybe we have some like kids show, very simple, talking about like just shapes or something like that, and you have to jump on the shapes, and they're just kind of like rocking back and forth or something like that, and that'd be a neat little way to platform. And then maybe also as they're rocking, they could propel you forward onto the next side of the area. But I like how we're having to dimensional shift into the next platformer instead of it's just like, oh, and you press a button and now you start the next level. No, you have to anticipate that next level by jumping ahead and then changing it so you land on that next platform. I think that'd be cool. Very cool. Very cool. Neat idea. This was Switch Channels by LootHunter. Good job. I think we had some fun with this game. I like the premise. Now we just need to kind of expand upon that some. Goodo jabo. Goodo jabo. All right. Let us see. Oh, no, the robot is painted green. Have you heard of Metroidvania Jam 3? No, I haven't. Yobro wants the game to escalate. I wanted to go fiesta. Gotta go fiesta. I have not heard of that. You should link me some links. I just joined a team for it. That sounds fun. Hopefully they're not going to be like super duper long games or anything like that. That would be nuts. Are you doing the Metroidvania Jam? Whoops. Answered your own question now, didn't you? Now, didn't you? Mm-hmm. I bet you feel kind of silly now, don't you? Now, don't you? Metroidvania Month 3, 74 joined. Yeesh. That's cool. So this is the third one. The host is Mr. Quick Game. Never heard of him. Well, that's cool. I'm definitely a fan of Hollow Knight. I really enjoyed that series. Anyone doing brackies? That one has ... many people. Is that a many people in a good way? Or is that a many people in a bad way? Josh, you just finished your game jam. How'd that jam go? Can also link a link to that if you like for people to play some of those games. All right, next game is your brother. Are you doing Blackthorn Prod again? He is racking up lots of participants as well. Yes, he is freaking awesome. Like, freaking awesome. I'm going to do a 12-hour stream, and it's going to be 3 hours after the jam ends. So his jam ends on March 2nd. I'm going to be doing that at 9 a.m. It's going to be 12 hours, and I'm just going to go hog wild as many games as I can play in 12 hours. And I'm not speedrunning any of them. Gareth the Destro, if you want some good laughs, some good kicks and giggles, go watch that 12-hour stream and skip till about 6 hours in, and then just watch me defeat myself over and over and over again. Chat just roasts me. Mostly Mr. Joshua. It's so bad. Oh, God, it's so bad. Worst ever. Look for... yes, just look for the fire level. Oh, tears coming to my eyes. All right, so the next game on our list is Space Quiz by meatpudding. The good old faithful. I'm going to turn some tunes on. Actually, let's press the play button. Okay, there are tunes. Yeah, don't. I'm actually going to delete it. I'm just going to get that gone. Just out of here. Just kidding. I'm not going to delete it. Hello, viewers, and welcome to Space Quiz, the quiz show in space. We are beaming out to you from deep beyond the stars. Let's meet our next contestant. Ta-da. Are you sure? Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh, it's terrible. Terrible. What is your name? My name is your brother. I guess I'll be your brother. Welcome, your brother. On Space Quiz, our contestants compete for points based on their knowledge of a chosen topic. Please tell us your specialty. Not speed running. That is my specialty. Okay. Is that not a choice? I could have swore that was a choice. Not a choice? Okay. All right. We'll back up. Nothing. Oh, volcanoes. Predators. File under T. The War of the Roses. Musical instrument makers. What? TV facts. Your best Texas Hold'em. These are some very, very specific choices. Let's do musical instrument makers. Why not? Okay. The next topic is musical instrument makers. Let's test your knowledge. We will ask you 5 questions based on your chosen topic. Each question will be worth an increasing number of points. You gain points for each correct answer and lose points for each one that is incorrect. We wish you luck in the cold void of Space Quiz. Next. You chose the same one I did. I'm a music guy, but not really. Godfred Silberman pulled out all the shops building this for Dresden's Katholische Hofkirche. What could this possibly be? These questions are incredibly obscure. Oh, great! Even less of a chance of success. Why couldn't it have been not speed running? Okay. Is it a flute? Dang! It was an organ. What in the world? I have negative 200 points. Off to a great start, Jeff. For 400 points, Antonio de Torres of 19th century Garanda is responsible for the modern version of this instrument. Pulled out all the stops. Heh. No, I don't get it. I don't get it. Piano. Oh, it's not enough letters. Guitar? Oh my god. Thank you, Jason. That brings you to 200 points. Yes, I'm totally cheating. The instrument violin that's seen here just before it was auctioned off for $13 million was made by him. An organ stop is part of an organ. The only organ I've ever actually seen be used was probably at a church when I was 6. Other than that, no. All right, let's see what Jason says here. STRADAVARIUS. Hey! I am a genius. I mean, Jason's a genius. Or maybe Google is. I don't know. Could be both. Theobald Boehm, a player of this instrument, enlarged its finger holes and made it metal instead of wood. Is it a flute? I got one right. I'm so proud of myself. I would be so proud, and I am. For 1,000 points, in 1950, music stand maker Katsumi Yanagishiwa started making these instruments under the Pearl name brand. Pearl, isn't that a drums? I got 2 right. Okay, all right. I knew that one. I did good there. Okay, so the last couple weren't too bad, but then the first, 3 were just oh my god. All right, so we've got a full game here. We had some music, right? Yeah, we had some music there at the very beginning, but shortly after that, the music died. Okay, so I don't get a chance to change my name. I am forever your brother. Is it ghosted or something? There we go. So I can highlight? Not your brother. It is not me. The hangman style bit that tells you how many letters helps a lot. Yep, although a lot of instruments are 5 letters. Flute, piano, organ, drums. Good eats. I like to eat. We will ask you 5 questions based on the blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's a hard topic. It's cute little ditty. Okay. All right. I'm ready to play. This is the part where we do the thing. Or not. Play. I really wanted to do good eats, but it's not letting me. An appreciation of your amazing musical instrument knowledge. I got 3 out of 5 right. And I think 2 of them I cheated. Because of Jason. So, you should track those bits. It was terrible. Alright, so this one is not your brother. Because he didn't get to play. He wants to play. Good eats. But thank you for the bits anyway. Hey, that's 2 more than I expected. Ouch. Ouch. The hurts. Oh, the hurts. Okay, so apparently Good Eats is broken. Feels like that'd be the only one I might stand a chance. 5 bits for trusting me. Well, thank you for the 5 bits for trusting you. I'm glad I could. What about Yobro? Is Yobro allowed to play? Enterprise. Nope. Okay, I guess that is all the show that we have for today on Quiz. The Space Quiz by meatpudding. All right, so I like the TV top box. I think that's really cool. I'm a big fan of that. I don't know why I am. The little ditty thing, I think that's cool. I would love to see that kind of continue on and then just play in the background. Have that same style, the same instrument that you've got there. Just doing some real simple ambient chords that just kind of flow back and forth. I think that would be fun. It kind of reminds me of, only because of the way I'm saying it, like a Jeopardy, the way that he's talking. I think that's totally what that reminds me of. I think there are some little bugs and stuff in here where it's not displaying all of them correctly. I did see in your development log on this main page it said cleaning up some of the questions which were showing up as missing. I'm assuming maybe the very first question is just gone, so it's not able to display it correctly, which is not then giving me any of the choices to go forward. I think this purple could have actually been a little bit lighter, kind of like this right here. If we want to just keep that same color, that way it doesn't just kind of disappear in the background, and then we just have that next. I'm sure with brighter monitors, you're not seeing any of those stars, so that might stand out a little bit better. But I think it would just flow a little better if it had that same color as that text box there. Oh, I just noticed here that this is actually moving. Yeah, you've got little stars or whatever that are on the screen, and they're just kind of moving about. I think that's pretty cool. I think they're all twinkling. All twinkle. They rigged it so you can't win prizes. Yep, you just win once. And then no more again. Well, that's cool. Let's go to that next little section there. This right here, I would have rather have seen this kind of like Jeopardy style, where you have those choices across like this little screen here with little tiny rectangles that represent each one of those. They don't have to make sense. A lot of these don't really make any sense. Predators, file under T. T for 1. Don't really make a lot of sense, but that's okay. If they're listed with little boxes here that we can click on, that gives us a little more interaction, and then we're just not randomly typing letters trying to figure out, well, I don't know, is this category in there? No. What about this category? No. Well, what about this category? And we're just wasting time at that point, and it's detracting from the actual part of the game, which is doing the actual quiz. At the end, I think we had a good little screen. You showed each of the questions, the points value at the end, and then what my total was. I think that was really cool. Yeah, good job. I think just kind of polish this up some more. Go through each one of these individual choices after playing them on the same session and make sure that you're able to continue playing the game. It may be a caching issue where the first time you play through one, it's totally fine. There's no issues there. And then when you return into the same session trying to pick another one, maybe that's where the issue is. Maybe you've only been playing it on fresh sessions each time. And that's okay, but you still need to go through that experience of, okay, I'm a player and I'm going to stay in the same session because I want to try to get some more replayability in the game, so I'm just going to go into another section. Oh, crap, that's broken. I can go back and fix that then. Mimic that player. Pretend you're the player. Pretend you don't know anything about the game after you've built that. And just go through those questions of, well, how do I start the game? Where are my instructions? What is the point of the game? What's the plot? What's pulling me forward? What's that hook? Are there any hard parts that the player is probably not going to know without any of that dev knowledge previously? If so, add a little note in there or change how it works. But good job. Space Quiz by meatpudding. Thank you so much for making this. I keep wanting to say Jeopardy-like game, but it's not really themed of Jeopardy. It's more of just a basic quiz game with my voiceovers being Jeopardy-like. Fun nonetheless. I was proud that I got some of those right, even though some of them were just really, really lucky guesses. Really, really, really lucky. Hey, Gareth, what's your idea for remote control week 83? Anything you want to share? Josh, have you made anything for weekly yet? Have I played anything from your weekly games? Bomber. All right, let me capture the screen. Got a nice little backtrack here. Nope, but I'm doing music for a weekly game jam 83. Cool. Who you working with? Or are you just making a whole bunch of sound packs and saying, take them, use them? Yeah, dude, I have to post some of the progress stuff. Do it. Doing hand draw on my character will pull out a drone that you can control. Delthor. Okay. Ooh, drone that you can control to do puzzles. That'll be interesting. All right. Let us get at the next one. What was Delthor's last game? I remember the name, but I can't remember what his game was last time. Was that a visual novel one? He did 80. Oh, yeah, the one that I couldn't pronounce. The Trials of Ildrarth. That in itself was apparently like the award winner right there, just because I couldn't say the name. All right, next game is Telly by dentintheuniverse. Yeah, I'm terrible at, you know that, Gareth. Come on, cut me a break here. All right. So Telly, don't watch TV up close. Iobi is running away from Telly in the living room to keep all the score to herself. When Telly gets closer to Iobi, her score decreases. Try not to lose all your score until the time is up, and beware of the carpets. The evil carpets. Use WASD or arrow keys to move Iobi around the room and run away from Telly. There's space to start. Ugh. Yo bro plus fantasy names equals comedy gold. Yeah, when I write all my campaigns, it's nothing but Bob Smith, Sally, and Junior. You should ring a song of ice and fire on stream. I should not, and save my dignity. All right. Oh god. All right, so we gotta watch out for the carpets. I'm assuming that'll make us slower. Oh. Oh. All right, so we have to survive for, looked like a whole minute. Looks like she's a little bit faster than I am. That's not fair. Whoa. Whoa. There we go. Ah! Ouch. I like how they're changing the music. I think that's really cool. Woo! Cut those corners. Cut the corners. Whoa, we did it. 664. Whew. 2 off from being really bad. All right, let's do it again. See if we can beat that score. Do I have like a dash or anything? What? This is the kind of track that I would listen to when I'm like really trying to focus on something. I feel like there's a melody there. It's very hidden, but it's totally there. And then there's enough randomness to kind of keep my mind occupied and, you know, go into like that focus mode where you're not really trying to pick out the melody anymore. Oh god, no. You're just trying to let it dissolve into the background. Well, I definitely did better than last time by almost 100. Or no, not 100. What is the goal? To be as close as possible at all times. To be as far as away. Yeah, when you are too far, you lose points. What? No, you see inverted. Yeah, you're just backwards. You're backwards. Yeah, we try to be away. I got really close to the Telly. What if I hide here? Oh, nope. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I really like that. I think that's a really cool effect there. Slowing down the music, it really feels like you're trapped, like there's a tractor beam or something pulling you back in. But we need something to be able to really outrun her. I mean, I like the whole cut in the corners thing with the carpet, but that doesn't really cut it. You know, it's not enough for me to really feel like, oh, I'm getting away and I'm able to stay away for quite a bit. You know, she gets in the carpet, but I can't run around the carpet long enough to keep her away, and I feel like I'm losing more score because I'm staying so close to her, and it looks as if it is, you know, that I'm losing a lot more of my points. I'm just trying to see if I could trap her, but that doesn't seem to be happening. They're too smart. They're following my path and not where my current position is. So they're smart. Maybe if I just do... No, see, I'm losing a lot of points. Maybe if we had, like, a perimeter. Or, yeah, a perimeter, some sort of field to let me know exactly where her reach is or her vision. Then I could have a better chance of surviving and, knowing how far away from her I need to be to not lose points as fast as I am. Onto the carpet. This is it. Goodbye. I'm just gonna hang it on the carpet. It's a good track when it's sped up. Real good. Got about 30 seconds left, and it doesn't seem like my score is going down super fast. This sounds like what you'd make on a Game Boy camera. More specifically, this sounds exactly like what I would make me on a Game Boy camera. Just a whole bunch of randomness. Just a bunch of craziness. The good news is it doesn't look like I can actually reach absolute zero within the time frame. That's good. Can I even get below 600? Nope. Close. 611. No. But yeah, some sort of dash. Maybe, since this is a TV and it's kind of roaming around, maybe we could pretend like it's a portable TV that has a battery and it's going to charge its batteries. So maybe we could find a way to either drain its batteries or the batteries itself just drain, and that gives me some more freedom. Okay, so that's sounds are getting a little obnoxious now. Maybe we could drain the battery of the TV until it has to rest, and then I can get a better vantage point by going to the opposite side of the map and buying me some time. So if I could try to trick it to getting all the way like up here when it's ready to, you know, run out of batteries, then I can run to the opposite side of the map, and that'll take a little bit for it to get to me, so then I'll save some more time. That's a way we could do that. We just need to find some better ways to control the scenario some more, because I can only run around those carpets so many times, and it seems like I'm not doing really any justice to my score by running around the carpets. It feels like I am, but my score wasn't that much higher. I cleared, what, 700, but just barely, by like 20 points or something like that. I want more control over that, so either a dash, or maybe I can hide in the couch or something like that, or I can... like I said, tire out the TV and, you know, they got to recharge its batteries. Or maybe I can move the furniture around and create some sort of barrier where the TV now has to go around a path, a different path to get to me. And that, again, buys me some more time. And then I could more effectively use those carpets. So if we got in the game, maybe I can block off like this little path right here, so then it's got to go all the way around to try to catch me. If we could put these carpets kind of like in the center of these couches, and I could kind of like barricade them so they would have to go all the way back out and then around, that would slow them and then also buy me a little bit of time. And you could use the mouse to make me be able to pick up these different pieces of furniture, then I could put them behind me, and that would force the TV to go a different path, and I could build a trap, if you will, on how to slow down that TV. But neat idea. I think we just need a couple more elements to have better control of our score, because it's kind of, I mean, without just literally running on the outskirts, I don't see much more that's gonna be helpful to the character. And I want to use these carpets more. I think the carpets are a good idea. I think if I just went in a circle and every single time we got close to a carpet is when I forced it to go through the carpet. Something like that. I don't know. There's definitely an optimal way I'm sure we can come up with, but that's spending a lot more than 10 minutes on it. All right, so that's 10. Interesting idea. So this was Telly by dentintheuniverse. Thank you for making this game. I think, like I said, we just need a better control over the score. Some more things that we can do to stop the Telly, to get it farther away from us, distance ourselves, hiding in the couch cushions, moving the couches around or the other objects, finding different ways where we can utilize that carpet a little bit more. A roll, we're an eyeball, maybe we can just roll a little bit, and that, you know, propels us quite a bit forward, get us away. The TV, charge into the batteries. Maybe it's got to take a minute to charge its batteries, and we can kind of plan that. So the TV's at the top left-hand corner of the screen, and as soon as it's time to charge its batteries, we flee to the bottom right, and that gives a long stretch where it's got to dodge and go through each of the obstacles before it gets to us, and we can burn down that clock a little bit more. But good job. Very good job. Keep up that good work. Thanks for submitting to Weekly Game Jam. All right. Le-boop. Also, another stream that I'm going to be, or another game jam I'm covering, is the TV Game Jam. Make sure you sign up for that if you haven't already. I'm going to be streaming that on the 20th, which is a Wednesday, if I have my dates correct. So we'll be doing a 7 p.m. stream. Yep, it's Wednesday. 7 p.m. stream, and I'll be streaming for a couple hours, probably 2 to 4. Unless the stream just blows up, then I'll just open the gates and we'll stream till 12. That's usually how I try to do this Wednesday streams, because it's kind of unpredictable on who's going to be coming by, since there's so many other people that are streaming the games, in addition to so many other people doesn't really understand what it is to be streaming game jams. It's starting to catch on. We're definitely getting a lot more streamers. Some other people that are doing this are Mr. Josh McClain. He is an awesome person. He's in my chat. He will be streaming some games, I'm assuming, from TV. If not, he does other game jams. Tiger J is another streamer who does game jam streams. Both of them stream weekly game jam stuff in addition to mini jam, and they both participate in these jams as well. So go check them out if you haven't already. I don't know if Gareth is going to be doing any more streaming or not, but if he does some really good pixel art streams that I would love to start recommending again if he decides to start those up again. Because I definitely need some more artists. Some digital artists that I can recommend. Specifically game design, because I know there's tons and tons and tons of people that just make art. And I like art with a focus, with a passion. Open the gates of jamming. Bring them in. Yeah. I wish I could get paid to just do this, but it's not really feasible. I would love to stream every single day for a couple hours, featuring different jams and stuff, but I'm so limited on time with a 40-hour job and real life. It's just, it sucks sometimes, but you know what? There's more important things in life, so you got to make priorities. All right, next game is called Smasher's Trivia Game Show by Ashman9704. Let's gander, shall we? Oh, God, I clicked. I wasn't supposed to click yet. I didn't get to read anything. So we're going to close that down and open that back up. All right. Oh, my God. I did it again. I thought I was clicking in the window so my mouse would be in the window, and well, I guess it already had my mouse, but it didn't change the cursor or disappear, so joke's on me. Hello, welcome to Smasher's Game Show, where we give contestants a check to win up to $1 million. Rules: every question has 4 options. 1, 2, 3, or 4. Press R to restart at any time. Press the corresponding keys on your keyboards to answer. Click to continue. Hello, contestant. All right, so I am contestant numero uno. Ooh, that's a little disorienting. Whoosh. 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 So it doesn't actually capture my head, my mouse. So I'm kind of like all over the place here. And I'm going to end up closing the stream out. I just have a good feeling that's going to happen. All right. Where does Utah, Colorado, New Mexico, and Arizona meet? All right, it's not Michigan. It's not Florida. 3 Corners Monument? 4 Corners Monument. I don't know, 2? What country is Tom Yum Soup from? Japan? Oh no. Oh god, I have upset the balance. Okay. What fruit is thrown as a tradition in Spain? Tomatoes. Which planet is the closest to the sun? Is it Venus, Earth, Mercury, or Uranus? Mercury. What is the name of the tallest building in the world? I know it's not the Empire State Building. I think it's the Burj Khalifa or whatever that one is. Because I'm pretty sure it's not in America. So these other ones are in America. Oh, what? 6 out of... There wasn't 15 questions. Was it? Oh. Where did cheddar cheese originate? England, I'm guessing. All these TV things. Planet Zero? Is there another planet orbiting I don't know about? Which basketball player was the nickname of the Pearl? Hey, this is the second game that has referenced Pearl. I don't know anything about basketball. I don't feel like it's going to be Michael Jordan. I mean Michael Jackson. Wait, what? That's just completely wrong. Oh, let's go with Monroe. Drums, yes. When was the first Apple computer released? It's not 2019. It's not 1945. I think it was 1964. Which continent is Madagascar in? Africa, Florida, Asia, or South America? Africa? I'm so dumb. What is the capital of India? It's not Atlanta. I don't think it's Mumbai. I think it's New Delhi. Am I the only one who knows that he used flat faces rather than smooth shading on the balls of heads of the character? I got more that time. Yeah, it kind of sticks out compared to the rest of the bodies. Yeah, I don't understand what the point was that. The point of that was. Oh boy, I got automod by misspelling. Whoa! That automod, it's real strong. Don't be talking about puzzles in chat now. Okay. Well, we did it, but they didn't tell if I got the answers right or wrong after each of the sections. I like how they broke it into sections. I think that was really cool. But after each of those sections, you should go back and tell me if I got the answers right or whatever. It still does. That's awesome. I need to whitelist the word, I guess. Like, and I would, does it, Oh, I just noticed. I don't know if you saw it, but the top left-hand corner did actually shows my scores. Replay value, so you don't know the answers. It's a feature, not a bug. Yeah, it shows your score up there, so you can at least know if you got it right or wrong. So then let's go through and check ourselves here. Is it 3 corners? Okay, so it is 3 corners. It was Japan. Oh, it's not Japan. Okay, so this one is tomatoes, Mercury, number no dose. Okay, so the point values are kind of weird. 3 corners. Let's go with number 1. So it's Thailand, tomatoes, Mercury, and that one. So 15. We answered how many questions? Thai food, best food. Tom Yum is Thai. I don't know. I'm not versed. I'm not versed in practically anything. You guys know that. Guys, I can barely tie my shoes in the morning. Whew. What do you think I am? Intelligent? Button. I must press button. Click. Section 2. But I mean, nonetheless, I mean, we're pretending like we're on some sort of game show. We've got some audience members back there. I think that's cool. They built this out. It's all enclosed, so it's like a studio. You know, there's not just some endless ceiling, and they have walls around this. They've made some sort of camera, so they definitely made an effort to make it look like that. I think that's a good job. They even give us little buzzers and stuff on here. I think that's really cool. It'd be neat to actually compete against them time-wise, and then they have a 1 out of 4 chance of getting the right answer. Doesn't even really have to have like a strong random factor that would allow them to win. So if you wanted to call it brain, you know, if you wanted to sway that for them, you give each one of them a random value that's going to sway it a little closer to picking the right answer out of the 4, and then assign that randomly to those people as you go along, and then let that be your other people. And you've got 5 seconds. Whoever hits the buzzer within that first 5, boom, you know, then they're going to be able to choose whatever 4 out of the 4 answers that they had. Gives you a little competition, lets you at least try to think on your feet. Another way you could do that is just by simply having a time frame itself that's very quick and just call it a lightning round kind of thing. That way we're just not sitting here forever trying to think about, okay, what's the right answer or not. But good job. Good job for making something like this. I think it's definitely a good start. Definitely. I don't know if English is your first language or not, but go back and think about Google. Think about it's not Google. We got some of those. We didn't Google anything. I think we did good. Maybe some of the chat Googled it, but I definitely didn't. I don't have time for that. But go back and just make sure the structure of how you have this laid out has that game show feel. You know, make it look very stylized. Make it look very pretty. Big, bold font. Something that's easy to read, though. Check for grammatical errors. Run that through some of your friends and some other people within the community, and they'll definitely help you make sure that it looks appropriate and it fits within that theme. You almost got me there, Jason. I almost did it. I've done that several times now, I think. 3 times I've activated my Google at home. All right. So that was Smashers TV, or Smashers Trivia Game Show by Ashman9704. Thank you so much, Ashman, for making this game. We appreciate you. Not only yours, but also anybody else watching. Oh, that is evil. Hey, Alexa, turn on my favorite song. Crap. I imagine if somebody lives like with a whole bunch of family or something, and you're watching my stream at like 2 in the morning, and all of a sudden, like heavy metal just starts blasting through the entire house. Oh my God. I ordered something with a viewer's Alexa once. He had to cancel it. That is hilarious. and also very scary. That is great. Oh my god. Yeah, I have to be very careful with this. My Google Home is like on the far opposite side of my room. I don't even know if you guys can hear it. Dun dun dun. Anybody gonna send a subscription audio track with an command to buy something now? Oh my god. Can you put your own product in it? Like if you're selling something outside of the music track itself, then at the very end of the song just have them buy that. That'd be evil, but I like it. I want to see the news article that happens to somebody. I bought 99 cans of sardines and they all showed up at my house the next day with overnight shipping. I don't know what happened. I still can't figure it out, but man, that song, whoo! Make a song called Hey that goes, hey, Alexa, by Hey by Josh McLean. That's great. Here's a sample, and always make sure the sample contains that phrase. Oh, man. These are some very mischievous ideas, guys. Very mischievous. Next game on our list is called Blast TVs! By EekWC. Use left click to blast TV in houses. You cannot control the cloud. Your vision will be wider if your score is high. You can spin your score to upgrade cooldown or maximize lighting. Blasted houses may install lightning rod. No one can control the cloud. First strike. Default Unity buttons. Uh-oh. Jason's counting tabs. How about now? Does it look pretty good now? I'm convinced. Ooh. I'm liking these sound effects. Oh. It sounds like a taser. Oh, yeah. I'm liking that. All right, so now I have 2. Maybe. I want something on the screen itself to tell me, like in the center, that my charge is back up, that I can start using it again. That would be really, really nice to have. And you're right, I really cannot control the cloud. Is that very good on you? And what's my currency? What am I spending? Oh, they have a lightning rod. Oh! Did you see that? It smacked me in the hand. Okay. Okay. I'm just kind of doing what I think is the best option. I'm not really showing a lot of houses, and it said it would start zooming out the more points I got, and I don't want to strike any of the houses that have oh, ouch, like that one, that have the lightning rods. But I can't exactly see them because I don't have full control over the movement of the camera. It just kind of does what it wants. Ah, forgot. I see my scores over there on the right. Right? Yeah. Dang it. Dang it. Dang it. Okay. Now we got a little bit more movement here. There we go. In the 30s. I am striking some of these, and it doesn't seem like it's actually taking effect. I don't know what the actual place on the house that I'm supposed to strike. I've just kind of been clicking just randomly. But really, any place on the house should suffice, because I'm not aiming directly for the TV. That's not how lightning works. And I've kind of reached the peak. What it almost feels like the peak anyways. The cooldown is not really an issue for me anymore. I can keep going and going and going. I think at this point now I should be able to start affecting multiple houses just due to maybe the power of my lightning. Like how far out I am, I would imagine, okay, this is a real bad storm. And I strike like in the middle of these houses now. Like in between 4 of these, and it gets all 4 or something like that. Almost getting close to 100. It's satisfying. It's very satisfying. Uh-oh. Oh, no. We're getting wise. I'm at 100. And it looks like maybe I've hit the whole shebang. Just trying to watch out for those. Ow. Those lightning rods. So I've maxed everything out. Ouch. So the currency themselves are the successful amount of TVs that I have blown to smithereens. That's cool. I like that. Ow. That sound effect is really effective. It makes you feel like, ooh, makes you tense up. I like that. Ouch. Well, I mean, it seems to be about it. Now my score is going to start going down if I take my finger off the cursor and stop striking television or striking televisions. Yep, so starting to go down, starting at 117. Neat little layout. There's not really a lot of road that's finished here. I don't quite understand that. We had some road there in the center. I guess they didn't expect us to get that far out. I think these assets look really pretty. I don't know if these were handmade or if these were just from an asset pack or something like that. Nonetheless, I think they've done a good job executing this idea. I think we just need to add a couple more features in here to challenge us a little more. I like the thunder rod or the lightning rods. I think that's a really good idea. I think maybe the pain of the lightning rods should be doubled by allowing them to put more lightning rods on their house, so that it hurts me a lot more when I start hitting those houses, and they're getting smarter because they're putting more lightning rods on their house to protect them. Maybe we could start, like I said before, get a stronger ability that we can kind of use to change this cloud. I like altering the cloud. I think that's a cool idea. Getting more lightnings that we can keep, or the inventory of lightning bolts, good. And then how fast that we are regenerating those lightning bolts, also good. Having some other things that we can change or alter would be good. Like maybe speed at which we move around the map could be one where it moves just a little bit faster. Or the power or the potency of the lightning bolts could be an interesting thing. Or like chain lightning. That'd be a neat way to explain that. Maybe that's one of the most costly items that you can purchase. So max level, you spend 100 lightning points, and you can click on a single house, and it will touch the nearest 4 houses, or something like that. I think that could be a neat little thing to do. Starts a fire. You know, we start making fires that catch these trees on fire, and then that causes more problems for the people down in this village, or this city rather. But good layout, good idea, pretty good polish on here. I think just getting rid of like these stock buttons, I think is what Jason said in chat, would help you kind of stand out just a little bit more in the game itself. But clear, concise, we understand what's going on within the game. Having a visual cue on the screen would be good to know when we have replenished one of our lightning bolts. You don't have to keep the inventory here. We can keep the inventory up here on the top left. But when a lightning bolt has regenerated, maybe you could pop a quick little yellow lightning bolt down from the cloud, and it dances right here for a second and then fades away, letting us know another lightning bolt has regenerated and we're ready to go. Out of your peripheral vision, you should be able to see that, and then you'll know what that means, and you don't have to be looking up at the top, which is tiny text compared to the rest of the screen here, to understand, okay, looks like I got one more, and then you go down strike, and then you have to go back up and look again. Okay, I regenerated another one. Let me strike again. Okay, and I got one more, and one more. And, well, how long does it take to regenerate? You visually see that pop up on the screen, and then you can kind of catch that rate and start projecting when the next one's going to be ready, so you already have your mouse ready to strike at the next spot. Yeah, good job. Very, very good job. So this is Blast TV's exclamation point by it_WC. Thank you so much for making this game. We appreciate you. Keep on making them games. Lightning Cloud. I am sure there will be an Apple joke somewhere in there. Why? Because they use the lightning connector and Apple? And they have the iCloud? Is that what you're trying to surmise or suggest? A boobity boop. Oh. Close. Close. All right. This is The Network by Gunnar the Clovis. Here we go. TV. Uh-huh. You don't say. Oh, oh. Ooh. That is satisfying. Ah. I bet there are some people in chat that aren't even old enough to remember this. Also, what's going on at Ninja Who Games? I didn't even catch that it was you earlier. Hopefully nothing is actually going to execute Order 66. Do I have to turn it on? Whoa! Oh, bummer. It's got the same sound effect. Dude, just working hard. We've been doing all kinds of moving stuff at my job, and I've been able to remove about 17 years worth of old equipment from our server room. It felt so good. Work. Do something else. I'm wanting. I mean, this reminds me of like the rabbit ears, and I'm trying to get the right signal. And where's the signal? That'd have been a cool game. That'd have been fun. Turned it to channel 4 or channel 3. I want to play my NES. Okay, now turn it to channel 8, and then move the antennas like this. Okay, now we should be able to get Fox. Oh, I'm very depressed that this is this all there is. Oh, I love that idea though. That'd be really cool. Let me just peek at their website and see if there's any controls that maybe I'm missing. Ninja, you still working on games? Anything cool you'd like to share? Yep, it's just prototype. Aw. Little Gunnar, dude. I think you got something cool here if you can work that out where we're trying to catch the show that you're trying to watch. Ooh, that could be a great way to sell that too. So we have like a quick time that's actually going on. So if you think of like The Sims or something like that, where minutes are actually seconds. And you have like a little guide or something. Oh my God. This could be so much fun. And your entire objective is to try and get to watch your show. And you have 30 seconds in each one of those shows. And it could be just like a whole bunch of random sounds and pictures on the TV. But what's important is you have to move the antennas to the right position to get to that channel. And then you have to change the channel down here. And most of these like old dial TVs, you're going to have a little number box right up here. That's going to have that number of what the channel is. So you have to move that until that number right there matches whatever the guide says that show is going to be on. That would be so much fun. Oh, there's actually a game where you adjust the TV's agendas by Rock Knight Studios. See? Oh, TV. That's so cool. Oh, that's kind of where I'm hoping they go with this. I would play the heck out of that. That'd be so much fun. And, you know, like I said, you've got... My grandfather actually has this. For his TV, he's got one of those automatic rotating antennas. So he's got a little button or like a little remote that will rotate his antenna. And then he's got a sheet of paper to the left of the remote that says like Fox 90 degrees and CBS 120 or whatever. And he has to go and punch in how many degrees to move over to get that channel. And then he'll flip the channel to its actual channel or flip the TV to that channel and then watch his show. But I could have so much fun with this. That would be so cool. Oh, I love that. But yeah, you should totally do something like that. And then each one of those channels could literally just have like a picture with somebody waving or doing something stupid. And then just some funny tunes in the background or like newsy kind of music. You know, something really real like Dateline going on in the background. Would love that. I would love to see that. But good job in the prototyping. You've got a really cool little picture here. I like that. Everybody's familiar with this screen. I'm surprised that it's not accompanied with a letting everybody know that the TV is I can move both of them now. Is experiencing some sort of issues or the channel is no longer available in your area. I love that. Okay. That's really all I have to say about the prototype, but definitely work on this. I would love to see this when it's done. I'm interested to see if maybe you're going to take that in a different direction, just to see what that direction may be. So this was the network by Gunnar, the Clovis. Good luck. We want to see the completion of this game. Not much progress yet. A Ninja Who Game says, I'm taking a class in visual art and technology to better understand Photoshop. Oh, good for you, dude. Very good for you. Learning. That's the way you got to do it. And the fact that you're taking some courses on it, that's even better. I would, man. If there were 2 extra hours in the day, I would totally be taking a class to do something like that. I would really, really benefit from something like that. I think it'd be nice to have. Is there a particular style that you feel like you're interested in, Ninja? Like a TV show or a video game that you play that you really like, or do you already have, you know, you kind of your own style figured out? You just need a lot of help fine-tuning it, kind of thing. I'm always interested in those types of questions. Well, the good news is your style will evolve over time, many, many times. Foreign channel, hook up your antenna to your metal roof. There you go. That's the way you do it. Make your roof an entire antenna. I like it. I like it. All right. Next game is called Ad Campaine by bovandenberg. It's an interesting name. This game was made by bovandenberg for the HAUO Weekly Gan 8.1. I think this is 8.2, isn't it? Isn't this 8.2? 82. So I've said this a lot. Themes or fonts, they need to be legible. I don't care how cool they look or how fancy they are. It's definitely, if it's hard to read, it detracts from that game. It takes away that immersion. It pulls you out very quickly, and you're trying to figure out, what is this supposed to say? Now, at second glance, this game was made by bovandenberg. I'm still not 100% confident on that name. For the HAUO Weekly Game Jam 81 theme TV. I get that, but if I'm having to take time just to read that, it takes away. And if you have a lot of text like that, it becomes very annoying, and it's you know, it's detracting. It makes me not want to play the game. It makes me want to play something else because I want to enjoy my experience. Oh no, it's more. You can move with the arrow keys and with the letters W and S on your keyboard to shoot. You just have to click. What is this? Oh, it's a TV. Oh my God. Okay, so we're trying to convince Grandma to go buy something. Okay, I like the style. You can move. You can nove. Everybody knows. This is also very, very much true. Ooh, I love the particle effects afterwards. I think that's cool. I don't know what those are down there. Are those just other set boxes? Or TV boxes, rather? So this is my music. They don't have any music in the game. There's not any sound effects for the game. I wanted to see if maybe... Does it hurt me if they touch? Okay, so that doesn't stop me or anything like that if they touch me. So we need to try to find a way to discern the amount of ads that we need to show to a person. We could do that by changing the couch color. We could do that by changing the person's hair or the robe that they're wearing. We need to show some level of skill or difficulty to the player so we know right off the bat, okay, well, it's going to need 2 ads, or this person's going to need a whole bunch of them. You know, just forget it. Don't even worry about trying to sell to them. That all seems to be exactly the same. This reminds me back in the 90s and the early 2000s when you see all those commercials of call now for 3Z payments of $19.99 and you can get yourself some glow blocks. And don't worry, if you call now, we'll throw in an extra set free. Just pay for the extra shipping and handling. Like, I feel like these are probably the ads that I'm showing this old lady, is a bunch of stuff of that caliber. We're putting together the ad and like, nobody's going to buy this. And then all of a sudden we've got like 400 orders from this little town in Texas. Some grandma's buying for her grandson. All right, so is there a way for me to get hurt or fail? So they've gone past me. All right, so I'm not seeing any way where I get hurt or like I'm losing my job because maybe I'm not selling enough ads or making enough money from the ads that I've sold to the TV station. So I imagine this would kind of be like a part 2 of a game, and this would be the mini game of how well the ads that you constructed. So if we say part 1 or phase 1 is you've just been hired by a local TV station to sell X product, and you are responsible for crafting an ad that's going to be super effective in this demographic. So you have these elements that you can add into your ad that may make it more or less effective depending upon the demographic you're going for. And so you build out that ad, whatnot, and then you get thrown into this mini game here where you test that hypothesis of is the ad that you created really good for the demographic, or did you just completely botch it and you did a terrible, and now you're just going to have to deal with that ad for a season. After the season's over, you go back and you start replaying part 1 again, where you're trying to create a better ad suited for the demographic that's now watching such and such TV. That would be really fun. Like a TV station tycoon kind of thing where you're responsible for just making all of those commercials. And in most cases, that's not how it works. You are a separate person trying to go to a TV station and get your ad on TV. But for simplicity, you are trying to sell something maybe on your own channel. Maybe you're trying to sell another TV show that you want them to watch. But I like this whole, it feels kind of weird, but this like jetpack chair that's rushing through, but I'm kind of pretending like this is just the world of the internet or the world of the TV, and we're just oversimplifying the people coming by to watch that show, and this is your opportunity to spoon feed them that ad, and that's what we're trying to display here. And I like that. I think that's really cool. I think we could actually get away from just having it being grandmothers. I think we could have a whole bunch of different demographics here, and that could be a part of that this game. Very, very, very good idea. I really like this. And, you know, the games that I play that are game jams like this, and I can't seem to stop talking about different avenues that we could take this game, I think are really, really good mechanics. You've designed something that I feel like could stand alone and could stand very much apart from anything else that's within its field. And those are the ones that excite me, because those are the ones I want to see go farther and get made, and then come back to me with it and be like, look, this is what I made. And, you know, I didn't really like what you said about blah, 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 so I made it like this, and, you know, blow me away with what you've created. That's the kind of stuff I want to see. That's what's exciting to me, is when you do come across those cool mechanics that you want to share with the world, and you might have never made something like this if you weren't challenged by a game jam to create said game. I mean, when would you be sitting in your room at 7 o'clock in the morning saying, you know what, I really want to make a game about trying to show ads to my grandmother? Yeah. That is the game that I feel like I want to make. That is the one that is calling my heart to be created and to be brought into this world. That is the one that I need to make. Like, that doesn't normally happen. Like, these crazy, wonky, little like pointless games sometimes end up becoming something that explodes overnight with the right amount of attention and team to help build out the game. Or it could be solo dev. You never know. But that's why I'm so glad to see game jams. I'm glad to see that they're on the rise and more people are participating in creating games, because I want to see more Hollow Knight. I want to see more of these little tiny one-off games that you never thought would amount to anything end up becoming full-fledged, you know, $1 million selling games on HAUO and Epic Games and Steam and Game Jolt or wherever. I want to see that. That's exciting to me. But I feel with time you could certainly have fun with the setting and the background. Yeah, absolutely. Change. I think the demographic, if we could make this like a house or something like that, and have the different people sitting in front of the TV. Some are watching from computer chairs because they're watching from their computers. Some are watching from the couches like they're the elderly, or some are watching on the go and they're on their cell phones. And, you know, you have that listed out here. You build that world with this blue background and that blue background. Definitely lots of different ways you could do this. But with the current game, the way it's structured now, we need to have some sort of negative side effect. We need to have something that will stop us or let us fail or stop the game, because the game just kind of runs on forever and ever. And I think that's unsatisfying. You know, we want to have a feeling of completion, and we're not given that. We're just kind of stuck in this continual purgatory where I can just choose to stop the game, but then I don't get to see, well, how did my score compete against what I did last time? Or how can I improve my score? Or what can I do better? In this case, it's really just making sure you smack each grandma with the TV as many times as it requires. But having that sense of completion, I think, is the biggest thing I could say for this current prototype the way it is right now. Would be nice to have. And to have that, you're going to have either a timer that's going to stop you, or so many grandmas pass you and no ads were sold, you're going to get fired or something like that. That's what we would definitely need for this game, I believe. But good job. Way to go for piquing my interest and for pulling me on this side trail with you to create this ad simulator or ad tycoon idea. I think you've definitely got something there if you decide to expand upon that. Kudos to Udos. And if there's ever anything that sparks your interest that I have brought up, I've made this statement every single time. Please feel free to use those ideas. I'm not looking for credit or anything like that in the game that you create. If I say something that really piques your interest, you're like, oh my gosh, wow, that's such a really good idea. I want to do that. But I don't want to do that because your brother said that, and I don't want to take his idea because then he's going to get mad at me. Like, I'm not going to get mad at you. I'm not looking for credit for anything like this. My whole premise of being here is to just help you in creating those ideas. And kudos to you, those piqued my interest, and now it's mine. Oh, no, not my sayings. I'm just kidding. But yeah, I want to encourage you. I want to inspire you. I want to, give you ideas about your game that you might have got stumped on and you can't figure out how to take that in a different direction. Yeah, absolutely. Do that. Go forth and produce. Go make a cool game using that idea. And as I said, I'm not looking for credit or anything like that. I just want to see that it's been created. That's enough for me. And then if you get big and famous or something like that, then maybe you can look back at your brother and be like, yeah, you know what? I stole that idea from you, and you didn't ask for credit, but you know what? Here's 50 cents. Go buy yourself a Coke, and I'll be a very happy camper. The trademark see-through cap. You can have my cap. It's awesome. I keep a little bit of the Pixel House inside of my hat. We had several games tonight that actually were not completed, unfortunately. So we got one more game for this evening, and then we'll be calling it quitso. No, but I like that game, but yeah, maybe a house. Yeah, and I think some of that is just due to you're trying to build something very quickly and get the important elements in, and then you go back and after you've done your polishing, you've made the game the best that you can, then you start going back and adding art and the sound effects and music and stuff like that. I totally respect that, and I understand if you can't get all those elements, but the biggest thing to me is get that game mechanic that stands out among the crowd, because from there, that game mechanic may be able to tell a story on its own. And, you see that a lot, stuff like that. We built an entire game out of just, hey, this is a really neat idea. In like a larger game, bigger than Game Jam game, obviously. That was much bigger than a Game Jam game, but all right, let me size this up here. Ooh, this might be a fun game to end on for tonight. So before we start this game, I do want to thank you all for coming out. I really appreciate you all. Thank you for giving me the day off yesterday. Not that I was required to work or anything like that, but I do consider this like part-time job, if you will. So I have a dedication to you guys. I try to be here when I schedule my time. I try to be here to make sure I show up and can give you that advice or that criticism, the constructive criticism, because I think it is important to do that in a professional manner. That's why I'm always wearing a collared shirt. One, because I like collared shirts, and two, I'm trying to at least show that, I respect you guys as game devs, even if you are amateur game devs. I still try to show that I'm trying to be professional. I'm not, because I'm mostly funny, but I want to show that I'm here with a purpose. I'm not just here to goof off and have fun and tell crazy stories and for you guys to laugh at me because I can't speed run a game as fast as, well, practically a loaf of bread could have done that better. But the point is, I am here for a reason, and that reason is to help you guys to further your game dev abilities and to eventually make a game that you are proud of, and to know that you had my influence behind that and my encouragement, because I know it's hard. And even if, down the road you decide that game jams and game development and stuff like that is not the right path for you, I hope the encouragement and the community that we have created has definitely fostered some better practices for you, that you have applied some of the things that you've learned in other areas of life, because everything affects everything else. Just because you're procrastinating and lazy at your game dev stuff doesn't mean it means that may translate to your work life and how you treat other people and other projects. So if you're working on trying to be more have better time management in your game dev life and the way that you practice making art or learning how to program or doing voice acting or narration or whatever that is, the more that you practice those things and you work on your time management skills, the more that will absolutely translate in other areas. So even if you don't become a game developer, hopefully the practices that you have learned will translate into those other areas and it'll make you a better person. So I hope that happens to all of you. That's my goal, is to make you a better person and hopefully a better game dev in the process. But off my soapbox, let's play this last game. I just wanted to say that because I felt like I needed to. Last game is Telley by sharkeyboi. Professionally humorous. There you go, like a stand-up comedian. Oh, I'm a stand-up comedian. I don't think I could make it. I already have enough people laughing at me. Hey, what's going on, sharkeyboi man? So you're a boy man? A man boy? And you're also a sharky. Oh man, I'm so confused. Which one are you? How can you be all three? Ah, I knew it was the settings. Sharkeyboi was taken. Ah, dang it. Watch TV. I've had enough. So this is like a set-top box again. We've got this dark outline here with some TV buttons. Oh, I was expecting that to actually turn off the game. That'd have been pretty cool. Got some nice little sound effects here. This is the music from the game. This is not Pretzel. So let's play. Let's see what it does. In the age of information, the world was unformed, shrouded by fog. A land of gray crags, arch trees, and everlasting stories. But then there was Telly, and with Telly came disparity. Heat and cold, life and death, and of course, light and dark. Then, from dark, they came, and found the souls of us in flame. Your brother, you should release a USB of your 83 plus weekly game jams of weeks. I should do what now? You should release a USB of your 83. You mean like all of the videos? Is that what you mean? For my 83 plus? You want all the videos on a USB? Oh no, I done goofed. Goodbye! Is that what you meant? You want a USB of all the videos that I've played? Or of the games? Oh, you want of all the games. Oh my god. I want them I want them all on VHS. Oh, that's a lot of converting. Like 83 VHSs. Oh, oh no. Okay, I can jump, right? Yeah, I can jump. All right, so I'm assuming that rock is supposed to go with me. Does this do anything? Okay, no, it doesn't. Oh god. Oh, that's whoa. I don't know what's triggering this. Was it just like where I was standing or something? Oh, VHS only go up to 2 hours, so if you have long ones, it would be multiples. Do VHSs really only go up to 2 hours? Is that right? Oh, so I got my first checkpoint. That's cool. Oh. Oh. Oh, that's cool. So somehow it's getting triggered. But I'm not sure how. Yeah, that's why Titanic was 2 VHSs. Mr. Joshua McClane is old. I love how the TV shuts down when he dies. That's really cool. If you collect all the VHSs and put them together on a shelf, and it makes a picture of your brother lying on his side winging at you. Paint me like one of your French girls. If it's you are under something. Oh. Oh, but now I'm not. Is it, maybe it has to do with the music? Oh, confusing. Let me check my buttons. Okay, buttons don't seem to do anything. Ouch, I forgot to jump. So I can use the air keys to move, but I can't use up to jump. It has to be space. You have to be not under the platforms to make the spikes flowers. Oh. 4 hours later. Oh, hey, look, spikes. Oh, that was okay. I thought I was doing good. I did a bad. There's a crosshair. Yeah, I couldn't figure out what the crosshair is for. I think the only thing it was used for was when I was in the menu. I just forgot to take it out. Oh, okay. How do I... There's spikes. There's spikes on that. Ah. Okay. So as long as I'm not under it, then I'm fine. Does that kill me? Yes, that... Nope, it doesn't kill me. Oh, God. Ah! Okay, so one would assume you can't stand on clouds. Dead. Dang it. Oh. I really like this guy. Something about the character I just really like. Clouds in games are super inconsistent. Sometimes you can, and sometimes you can't, even with the same, even with the same series. Isn't that the truth? Hey, checkpoint. Ow. All right, so water is bad. Clouds you can't stand on. Got it. Water automatically turns me to that. Whoa. There's the rock. So we should be safe. But maybe I need the rock to bounce. Yeah, that's what it is. Okay, so I got it. Here, boing, go all the way over. Let things return to normal. Then I'm going to come over. I'm going to push the rock all the way here, which will move the bouncy pad. I'm going to go back, turn dark again. Yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, I didn't jump. Didn't jump right. Dang it. Dang it. I like Mr. Telley. Seems like a good old chap. Ball right there. Boom. Jump. Ah! You gotta get that jump right. There we go. He got him a cold glass of milk. Ah! I'm assuming that's the end then? Is that the end? Ah, dang it. Cause go left? Oh, I didn't think about going back that way. Forgot. Hooah. Dang it. Dang it.
I done failed.
Failure. Hoppa, hoppa. Run and jump. Run and jump. Run and jump. Woo! Oh! Just gonna die and take me back there. Think you need to pass checkpoint once you get the milk. So that checkpoint will count twice, I'm assuming, is what that means. No! Dang it. Don't you do that to me. Alright, so now I just need to make it back. Just go straight across and checkpoint me. Alright, so now I got this. Boom. Good there. And we're going to walk across. Forget the spikes. No spikos. We don't want no spikos in our lifos. Whoop. Gotta wait for this guy. Oh! Hate my life. Man. Pro tip, land on the platforms. Land on the platformer. It's really hard to land on the platformer, you know. Like, I'm playing as the platformer, so. Oh, boy. Whoosh. All right, there we go. I got the milk. I got the milk. Ooh, that's a little battery guy. Look at the little happy battery guy. Oh, I love that. Are you kidding me? Whoo. Okay, so we got to go up there. Yeah. Yeah. You did it, Telly. You saved the city. You're the best. Okay. We saved the city, I think. Or we might have just caused some sort of nuclear explosion with a battery, a bottle of milk, and a television. I guess anything is possible. I'm not really sure. So let's talk about this game. Cute music, cute character. Love the little story that we had there at the beginning. The platforming was good. I think we had some neat little elements in there that I don't think I had really seen before. The whole, dependent upon where your person is located in the game, those elements are changing. And that kind of forces your hand in some areas, like where you're jumping on the spikes, but then it turns into the normal platform that won't hurt you. I think that was really cool. Definitely something you had to kind of figure out. You gave me a little bit of hint there, but I think if we would have had to just figure that out normally, we would have definitely eventually got it. But I think it was a good challenge. I don't know what to think about that ending. I love the little battery guy. I think that was cool. Your text boxes for the text at the very end of the game, I would have liked to seen more of those. Those looked real sharp. I really did like those. The text was easy to read. That felt really good to me in game. It felt good. I think some of the textures, I think with some more time could be developed a little bit more, to give a little more depth, to give a little more feeling with them. Because it definitely felt like those could have been just a little bit better. The character, fine, absolutely fine. I would love to like dissect this little intro thing here to see if there's anything that is going to be important in the game at a later point if you decide to expand upon this story. Maybe there's something there. I don't know. But I love Telly. I think Telly is really cool. He looks cool. I would like to see maybe... was this 32-bit? I'm not really sure if it's 32-bit. I'd love to see it 64. Just get a little bit more color on him. A little more depth on him. Just because I think he looks really cool. And the fact that he's a TV is just really neat. And also Telly. We had 2 games with their names for Telly. I think that's cool. Also, he's got little suspenders. I think that's pretty legit. But, yeah, I mean, the platforming felt good. The weight of the character felt good. The jump, gravity, whatnot. I think that's really good. This right here was super creepy, and I love that. I think that was really cool. You did a good job there. Yeah, I really think this game at this point just needs some good polishing. Create a couple more levels that I can kind of explore. Maybe tell some of that story all throughout the game itself instead of just there at the beginning. You can start me with that, but definitely give me more to kind of stick my teeth into, sink my teeth into, that I can learn about Telly and his little battery friend. Because we didn't get to see him till the very end, but I loved him. He was really cool. Little battery guy. That was neat. Very neat. Good job. Keep up the good work. Let me know if we're ever going to see Telly again, because he's got a special place in my heart. Maybe his little idle animation, he just drops down and becomes a television and just starts circling through or cycling through some different channels. Get to hear a little mix of tunes and some changing of the pixels on the TV. But good job. This was Telly by sharkeyboi, or as we know him on Twitch, sharkeyboi man. Thank you so much for making this game. You did a great job. Keep up that good work, and welcome to Weekly. I don't know if I've played any of your games in the past. You're welcome a lot. Also, that ending screen, that was scary. I don't know what was going on there, but I guess that's what happens when TV and batteries get together. I've seen his game the last 2 weeks. Okay, I could be wrong then. Maybe I haven't. I just can't remember. I mean, you know, I play lots of games. There's a good chance I probably have played every single one of his games, and I just have terrible memory. In fact, that's the more probable. No, it's my first week remembering. What's that? I forgot. Okay, see? There you go. Sharky said, no, this is his first week. Well, congratulations on getting your first game out. Yeah, I just checked his HAUO page. That's the only one there. Whew. Okay. Yes. So that was his first game. Hopefully not his last game. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to this channel. Thank you for subscribing today. Thank you for giving bits, following, helping us get closer to 600. You are all so amazing. I hopefully will see you all show love. Just cheered. What the what? What? Did you just... Gareth! What the heck, man? Thank you so much. Oh my god. Well, you just earned yourself a new medal on the bits, I'm sure. Oh my god, man. Thank you. I'll give a Sundae to that one. Thanks, man. I'm so glad to see that you're back in the mix. Hopefully this is not the last time that we'll see you. But, wow, dude. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate that. Hopefully I'm going to be able to start talking about some of your games here recently, and I can work with you on giving you some of that feedback. And I hope you're well. I don't know if we're going to get to see some of your streams again, but if so, I look forward to them, and I will make sure I continue to throw people your way, because I really loved being able to advertise your stuff as a fellow streamer, and then also as you being a creative artist that I feel like people can learn a lot from. And I miss that. I really do. We've got Joshua on the music side and the game dev side, and with you doing the art and stuff like that, I can throw them that way. I'm glad to see you're back in the mix. I look forward to seeing your 83 game. I'm super excited for that, and thank you for the bits. As I said, I'm just so thankful to have this awesome community. Wow. Just thank you guys so much. I really appreciate you all. If you want to see more of me, make sure you follow. I'm going to be streaming Wednesday night at 7 p.m. We're going to go through the 10th Game Factory Game Jam. It's going to be a lot of fun. This is their last one. They're giving out a plethora of prizes. Like, I am not even kidding how many prizes that they're giving away. It is just unfreaking real. Go check out their site. Go look at all the prizes they're giving away. They're giving away shirts. They're giving away like free months of Humble Bundle. I could probably just talk about a couple of them on here just to let you guys know what all is happening. But yeah, it's been going on from the 4th to the 11th. So I think today is that last day. Yeah, it ended today at 5 p.m. a couple hours ago. But go check out everything that they're going to be doing. I honestly, they say it's the last one, but I'm wondering if this is going to like spin off into like another jam or something, another new creation. Because I don't know, it doesn't seem like it's over just yet. But they did something cool for the entire week. They gave a new theme every single day, which was pretty dang cool. I think that was neat. I'm trying to see if I could quickly find the prizes, but yeah, first place is getting a t-shirt, a Steam key for the culling of the cows, a free pizza delivered, a month of Humble Bundle, a month of Nitro, Discord Nitro, an article on a French website, a new unique badge on CrowdForge, Ultra Rare Unicorn of Game Factory's Discord server. It's a roll. Your game is going to be an Odd Weekend Game Jam, a special role under the Geta community, and so much more. And then you have second and third place with some other prizes as well. I think that's pretty cool to be able to offer that within a game jam. Hopefully there'll be more stuff, more people that will do things like that to encourage others to join. And then I'll also be streaming this Saturday. We're going to be picking a new game. I'm not sure exactly what I want to go through yet, so if you have some suggestions, please let me know in the Discord. I do have one of those. You can join that there, and I will meet you at the yard where I will shake your hand, greet you, pat you down, make sure you're not a spammer or a scammer, and then you can come into the Pixel House, and we can talk about all these cool things. You can suggest games on the Game Suggestion channel, and I'll take a look and see if that's something I want to play. We did just recently finish To the Moon, which we had a blast playing. There are a couple other games in that series, so if that's something you'd like to see me play, please go in there and list, hey, I want to see you play blah, blah, blah game. I want to see you play the next one to go to the moon, or To the Moon, or whatever else you'd like to see me play. I'm always open for suggestions. So that's my Saturday stream at 7 p.m. And then Sunday, we'll be doing what we did tonight. This is my makeup stream if you're joining us for the first time. So I normally stream on Sunday at 7 p.m. EST. It's called Indie Sunday. I play games created during weekly. And that's pretty much for my traditional content. So that's all. Thank you for coming out, you guys. I will see you Wednesday. Have a good night.